I have often been described as a man of few words. So really, it makes perfect sense to be giving a speech today to you. However, my time at SOC has been one of the most rewarding and fulfilling personal experiences I've ever had, that I felt the need to put all my thoughts and feelings into words and share them with you today. Coming to the US and studying in a media program was always a dream and goal of mine. Ever since I was little, growing up in Mexico, I have been obsessed with watching everything American produced. Television, movies, magazine, news, anything. My parents can attest to my ungodly amount of media consumption growing up. So being accepted to the International Media Master's Program at American University was a big accomplishment for me. And before starting classes, I made a promise to myself to not waste this opportunity and experience. During orientation weekend, we were told this very common advice given to incoming master's students. You get out what you put in. So this is what I put in. Hard work, taking every opportunity, trip, meeting, and interview SOC had to offer, raising my hand every time the professor asked for a volunteer, going the extra mile on any assignment given, whether that meant spending a week holed up in the media lab putting the finishing touches on a class project, or deciding to watch over 40 hours of telenovelas for my capstone project. I made sure to put myself out there and not just watch the action from the sidelines. And this is what I got out. I got to work as a teaching assistant with Professor Roger Streetmatter, which was a privilege. We worked on researching and discussing race, gender, and sexuality in the American media. It was literally my dream job being able to lead a class discussion on topics like Latino representation in Hollywood. Frankly, I cannot believe I was paid actual money to read and discuss television shows and movies, which I would like to point out to my mom and dad in the audience that, see, all those hours I spent watching television as a kid paid off. I got to learn from some of the best professors in the journalism field, like Amy Eisman. In her class, we got to work with NBC Washington to create an amazing project on free speech and safe spaces. For me, it was a project that made me go, yep, this is what I'm meant to be doing. It reaffirmed my commitment to news media and sharing untold stories from a unique perspective. Professors like Eisman and Streetmatter are what made my experience at SOC truly great. They work with you, providing career advice and support when needed. The university also gave me the opportunity to contribute important work in a field that's very important to me, Latin American affairs. Working as a fellow at the University Center for Latin American Studies was a very rewarding experience, especially in the current political climate, where now more than ever we must engage with other nations and understand what connects us. I got to work and collaborate with amazing peers, who I now consider good friends, from all walks of life, but who all share the same passion of studying the news media field. During my journey at American University, I witnessed the value they place on diversity and our personal background. Every class I took, professor encouraged us to use our life experiences and own point of view to our advantage. I learned we all have a story to tell. Today, I leave SOC inspired, energized, and in high spirits. I found my voice and calling here at American University, and for that, I am very grateful. Thank you.